Hello buddy, my name is Fireman and welcome back to episode 2 of our multiplayer game on the East Coast. I know you said the West Coast then. We're joined by Will.
No, it's West End.
Oh, West End, yes that's it. Balls that up. Right, okay, we'll forget about that. Yes, it is the West End, sorry, not the East End. Right, so since the last episode, as you can see, we have finished this field of harvesting. We're on to the baling. And as you probably remember, this tractor only did it at 1 mile an hour. On
the Bale was hooked. In
about an hour, which is about what we took, we managed. Well, Will has managed to fix the baler, fix this tractor so it powers the baler. The only thing that's wrong with this baler is its pickup is still inverted, but that's it. The bales actually, as you can see, come out the right side of the chute, and all that. So yeah, he's also fixed the pickup hitch on the bottom of the tractor, so it's actually a bit further off the ground now. The next thing we're going to try and, well, the next thing Will's going to try and fix is, well, we're going to try and get the sled in, because I had a test of it in 13 and it doesn't look like there's too many scripts and it doesn't look too difficult, but that's famous last words for Farm Sim, that it doesn't look too difficult, because it normally bloody is. But other than that, yeah, we're just going to be baling this episode, so we should have a fair few bales in this field once we're done. We haven't sold the grain yet, it's still in that trailer.
Sell it in a minute.
The plan is to kind of just bale the field and see how many bales we get, and then me and Will might spend a bit of time just pushing them together if we need to, or we might just have someone on the loader tractor and one of us just running around picking them up and put them into, because how we did it when we actually did bales was we walked around the field and made stacks of 4, like to start with on the bottom, so that you like a stack of, how many was it? No, it was a stack of 8. Sorry, that was it. So that a flat 8 could grab it, but we did it all by hand. So, where are you going with that combine, Will?
Well, the way I was gonna go, I got a bit stuck, but I'm gonna put it in the back of the silage pit.
Yeah, it'd be alright. So we haven't windrowed this field. We're just going to bale it as it is because we haven't got any money. So I think this set of bales we can just chuck into the sell point. So we might just carry them across because it's only literally just next door. But it depends. But yes.
What field are we thinking of ploughing up?
I'm not sure. It's just whichever one would be best. Like. You want one almost the same size as this one, don't you?
And easy to get to.
Yeah. I think field 8 or 9... No, field 9 would probably be better.
Yeah, it's quite a big one. We can save that for grass.
So, with the other thing with this baler is because we haven't windrowed the rows, when you come down to do the rows, to actually bale it, of course I've had to move just 2 bales, then I put them at the edge. You're just going to keep running into bales all the time, but oh well. At least we've kind of got our old school kind of setup running. We've also put hood hider and drive control in to make the 4-wheel drive actually get out the mud a bit easier. But as you can see, we bale at 6 mile an hour now, which is a hell of a lot better than whatever we were baling at, which was 1.
6 times faster.
There we go. Just ping me bale out from underneath my tractor. Right.
Got combine started.
How much is another baler? 2,750. Yes, it does say 1 horsepower because we were trying to figure out why the tractor was going so slow. So we can risk it and pay 200.
Rent one.
Oh, that's actually a good option. Yeah. Right.
Rent will be like
it's £202. 222. Sorry. £220. So I've rented it. So get down to that shop, boy. Right. So yeah, Dan is going to be coming on with us at some point. Sometimes. Well, at some point anyway. This needs to go over here. The one problem with this having these bales like this is when they put them close to each other, they move really easy. Right. I don't really know how I'm baling this field. Like, I'm not going in any particular order, so we're just doing it as I see fit. which is just up and down because we haven't really got a what's it for now. But yeah, so we've kind of set the save game up for 2, but we have got Dan who is going to come on, so he'll probably just use the IMT, I think, or the 35.
We're making a lot of money probably now.
200, 2000, I need said 200 then, 2,276. That's not that's not bad.
For what was in the trailer.
We're on 5 grand now, so it's like people make that when they like sell like a bale, and we're just like, oh, that's not good, that's not bad for a harvest.
Not that anything we have is expensive.
No, which actually means we could get rid of that lease baler and actually buy the baler.
Well, we'll just lease it for now.
Yeah, because we still got to put the crop back in the ground, haven't we? Where have you put grain trailer?
I've just left it in the grain selling yard.
Yeah, we'll pick it up later. So, yeah, the only thing I did off camera of the video was actually finish the harvest, and I did like a strip of more baling. But Will has actually been, well, and he said grafting hard, but you know, he's just been sorting out the mods. So yeah, sorry about episode 1 being such a bit of a cock up in the way that the mods were working. Like I said, and I've said it again, and I'll say it again, the mods are still sort of, let's call them early access, just to keep it easy. Like, Will's only really had this week to work. Well,
when did I don't know when I started it.
Yeah, it's been about a week or so, hasn't it?
Did I start on Monday? Hang on, I'll tell you in a minute.
Because it hasn't been very long, I know that. Righty ho. So let's have a look at the. Does it say how many bales we've done? No, it doesn't. That's helpful. Right, next mod that's going on is the bale counter mod.
I'm back, sorry about that.
I don't know, did you hear me, Will? The next mod that's coming on is bale counter.
I was listening.
2 Fergies together.
Is my baler really far away from the pickup pitch? Is the
No.
Because on the actual drawbar for mine, the drawbar's like half a mile back.
No, yours. Yeah, it's multiplayer lag. I think the little pickup hitch trigger thing that these things have needs tweaking as well, Will.
What do you mean? What the?
Like the thing to tell it that it's picking it up, because I seem to get like sometimes it'll pick like a little bit up, or sometimes it'll pick like a full row up. It's really odd.
Hopefully I can get the pickup reel to actually go down the right way. Not make the balers sink.
So as you can see, the bales do come out of there, and they do. This is the only thing they drop off on, is this little plate thing, but that doesn't have a collision, I don't think.
It should do, doesn't it?
Not like a collision
no, it won't
collision.
do, 'cause it's outside the.
Yeah, it's outside where it would be. Have you just seen? I've just been like hoarding bales in like the middle of the field.
I'm just lagging a little bit, so. Yeah, I just like lagged then.
Alright.
Maybe little bales maybe wasn't. Hopefully that's not it, maybe it's just your internet's bad. Is it raining?
No, but my little brother's home, so he might be doing some uploading or something. And I've got my phone right next to me, which seems to affect my internet like there's no tomorrow.
These Fergies could maybe do with the tweaking a little bit more, maybe just turn them up a little bit.
Yeah, not too much. They're almost there. I reckon like 150 would probably do it.
Yeah, when I put the new sounds on them, I'll do it. You know what else we find wrong with them?
I was going to say, just take a break for now.
It's a good, maybe a good job we didn't fertilise this field.
Yeah, I know, the bales are getting off it. Well, we're going to sell these, so the lag won't... If there is these causing the lag, then...
We'll know.
Well, how bad is the lag?
It's settled down now.
Yeah, it's just my internet then. I couldn't see how I could make, you know, 50 or 60 round bales on a server and it'd be fine, that are twice the size of these, and we make like a, you know, we make the same amount in squares and you start lagging.
It's running 60 ms now, whereas before I was running, oh, there we go, I'm back up again now.
Yeah, it's just my internet. Because I have such good quality internet.
Well, I haven't got good quality internet to receive it either. What FPS I'm running 36 FPS.
Hmm.
I think the baler could maybe do with some refining where the baler, when the bit as to when it starts spawning.
Yeah, it could do with going back a bit, couldn't it?
Trial and error.
It is.
How long are we on?
13. I mean, to be honest, I could do some of it if you want me to. I'll do the sounds and all that stuff. If you feel like having a break.
Well, if you want to do that tomorrow, if you have time out.
Yeah, yeah.
If not, it don't matter. I'll do it on Saturday. Because I should be. Well, I don't. I'll be about a lot. I'll be about more Saturday nights. Good if we could have it done by then. Then we could bulk record some more.
Uh huh. Make this baler snap its PTO by turning it really sharp. This baler's really quiet in cab, even though I haven't got a cab.
Even though it would actually be louder in cab.
Exactly, it just works the wrong way.
It's because it's normally used to having like a cab on it. It's a shame there's no decent effort like cabs for Fergies, like a. Well, they did Scottish Aviation. What other cabs did they do for Fergie?
I don't know.
A lot of them didn't have cabs.
Well, they were just mass-produced, little grey Fergies were. That's why there's so many of them.
I feel like there's a cab beginning with a W.
Probably was. Someone will probably tell us in the comments. I'm sure somebody knows. How many more rows you got? Well,
I don't know. Not many.
yeah. Second you're done with that baler, we'll get rid of it again, just so we don't forget about it and have 1,000,001 lease costs.
I don't think it'll break bank like, but with our bank account balance it might do.
Yeah. A normal save game it wouldn't.
This save probably isn't going to be the richest save.
No, we are going to be taking our sweet time doing stuff, like getting into the animals might take a bit longer than per usual, and I keep hitting this trigger that's here. But that's kind of what this map's about, is just take your time, really. There's no way you can get rich on it, there's no BGA. You could literally turn sheep up to 1,000 and just sell wool. That'd probably be the only way to do it.
But you wouldn't be able to make the fodder.
Exactly, you wouldn't. Well, you'd have to just cheat in the XML. You'd literally just have to cheat start yourself by using the XML and using the XML and the sheep to do it. Right. pump my chair up because the ram's dying on it. Even though it doesn't leak, my chair still goes down.
Oh, my new one's alright.
This was new, and then it decided it liked leaking a lot.
Got its sales. Tell you what, it's a lot better than IKEA special.
Come here, Bale. Shut that there. Pick the one out of this row, which I think is here. There we go. Chuck it in the middle. There's just a big pile of bales in the middle of this field where we just like dragged them off the edge.
600 ms.
Ooh.
I've got a bale stuck on it. It'll come out.
They don't seem to have like you know, they don't seem to affect it if they go under it and you try and pull it out. It does seem to be alright.
I think the setting of this baler definitely wants altering because you're almost driving out a row.
It's like right in the mid. It's like right to the one side, isn't it?
Yeah, it just needs to go a little bit more.
Just extend it and make it the full width, if you can. Because sometimes, right, like it just did then, I ran over a row and it picked all of it up, but sometimes it's not picking all of it up. I think because the pickup hitch doesn't come down, like, it's just what it can pick up from. You may need to just nick the script off something else, because it's a manual one to make it come down, you see.
Hello.
Hello.
Hang on, Tom, we're recording, so just...
Oh, sorry.
Don't worry. Just before you start shouting your usual stuff.
We've already had Dan interrupt as well.
Oh. How long have you been recording? You've been doing it all evening, haven't you?
No.
No, we had...
Watch the first episode and you'll see the problems we had.
Well, they weren't. They were just like...
Teething errors.
Yeah, that was it. Teething problems. You know, you always get it.
Yeah.
But we've managed... Well, Will's managed to fix them, and he fixed them pretty quick.
It was the uploading that took the time.
Yeah, it did.
It took like... I don't know what to do.
Well, it took... He said it took 32 minutes for a Fergie to get uploaded, but only like 17 minutes for a baler.
I think it was... I reckon it was about an hour and a bit for the two Fergies, like an hour and 15, and then like 12 minutes for the baler.
How's that reskin going, Tom, of that New Holland one? Well, the John Deere one to the New Holland. How's the reskin going of the... Yeah.
Well, I've done the reskin, but Liam's just moaning at me to send it to him because he's impatient. I've got like problems.
Well, with a bit of luck and a bit of hope, we may have a bale sled if we can do it. Because I went into Fs17 to see how it was done, and it's literally, from what I can gather, is like a collision on the back door with a scripted button. And that's it, and just a set of triggers, just a set of collisions on the side. Because when it fell out the baler into the sled, it literally went through the little grill things, actually onto the solid ground. So,
alright, they weren't actually physical, things.
No, they were just there.
Right. Yeah. Alright. It is just a loose sled, so it just loosely collects the bales, isn't it?
Yeah. But that's what I mean. That's what I mean. It'd be a bit, with a bit of luck, it might be easier to do that.
Yeah.
But it depends how much of a bugger it's going to be.
They had converted a proper flat 8 that actually puts it into a flat 8, but I mean, I don't know where you'd get that from. I think it was private in 13, so I don't think you'd ever get that. But, yeah.
Just last little bits to pick up, and then we'll...
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. But yeah, to be honest, it hasn't had that many teething errors to say Will's done it, and he hasn't done tractors before. Yeah. Well, you haven't.
No, I haven't had it out bad to fix.
You see, we all were sitting here for so long going, oh God, I wish we could find someone who could convert that Fergie pack.
And then I did it in like 3 days.
And all along it was Will with his IQ of many numbers. Joking.
Convert the Fergie pack up past your GCSE.
Well,
I'll
it'll be well. It needs to be. It just needs to have. There's still a few things that need to go into it as well. Like other than the sled, there's the front loader parts. Then there's the buck rake.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and
get in touch with NI Modding and see if you can release it, just to annoy all those people who have it privately who try and swap it.
Nah, NI Modding won't let you release it.
No.
It's not good. And I'd have to get permission off the person that made the masses, and every single mod I've put it over.
It'd be hilarious if Will finished the pack and then NI Modding just released it as a convert anyway.
Oh yeah, Peter J.
Completely converted it, fixed everything, you know.
Yeah, everything worked and he was so happy. Clicks on the first mod website and there it is. Oh. That would make me cry. But it like everybody that's ever whinged, you know, that private mods are annoying and stuff like that, it just like instantly.
I know what pain Will would feel though.
Yeah, it would be horrible.
Yeah. Well, I've experienced it pretty much, but it was worse, kind of.
It was. I want to put my fist through my laptop screen, but I also like playing on my laptop.
Yep.
Are we having a final lineup?
A final lineup. There's still bits everywhere, Will.
Oh. Yeah, but there ain't enough to fill my baler. I've only got 3, but I've got 22 pieces of straw.
Converted most of the pack. Most of it.
Just the seeders to do.
The seeder, the sprayer.
Yeah, that might.
Have you done the first spinner? I think there was a first spinner.
No, because the first spinner's built into the.
Oh yeah, you've got to separate it, haven't you? That's what you.
I might not do the seed. I might just build. Might be the easy option.
Yeah.
Just get rid of the seeder. We could probably do the classic seeder for it. Give us something to do to look for it. Ooh.
You know what would be cool? It'd be something a bit different. If you turn the first spinner into a seeder. Now I know that sounds stupid.
That's what it is.
That's what it is in the original. Yeah, that's the original.
Oh, right. Okay.
Like
I've never actually used this pack, so I
well, neither have I.
Yeah, because I was literally about to say, because I know a lot of farmers just spread the seed on with the first spinner. So
we do with a bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is in this. And then there's a sprayer that's like an old boxy type one, like a proper, just a box with arms, really.
Yeah.
That's all they were.
There's only a few things you haven't got in. There's the mower, the rake, the sled.
But the rake's one of them, like, it's like a barrel.
It's an odd one, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll have to find something like... No, it's like a barrel in it.
Oh, do you mean like a waffler?
No.
Oh.
It's like a spinning tube.
Yeah, the times and all that stuff is inside, like 2 plates, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I haven't looked at it in detail, but all I could gather was it was like a tubey thing.
Yeah.
It's like an offset. It's like an offset acrobat that's just straight, and then there's like a set of bars in there. They just go across it.
Yeah.
Can you empty these balers, Will, or do they?
Yeah, just press Y.
What? Turn it off and press Y.
Yeah, turn it, press Y. You're not in line. A bit further.
Yeah, hang on. Oh, I thought my game had crashed. Then I kept walking forward. Like, I just kept moving. I was like, no. After all this effort, we've baled an entire field with two grey Fergies. Oh, that is screenshot worthy. That is beautiful. Right. So next task, and it's going to be a big one, is collect all these in. We've got a trailer to do it with that I've managed to hunt down.
There's also that one that you can drive along and it puts it, like, conveyors it up.
Yeah, but why? Yeah, but I don't know if that one empties, because I know that's by who is it?
Modding Central.
Modding Central. Yeah, but they did the baler to go with it, which is a different baler to these, so it may not work.
It's not the different baler, is it?
It is.
No.
It is.
Because I built it off Arms, not Arms. I built it off SOB's baler.
What, the John Deere?
The John Deere's SOBs.
No, there's another baler they hook up to each other.
Is there?
Yeah.
No, there's a rear attacher on the John Deere.
No. Oh, I'll have to send you some pictures. It might work, but I don't think it will. Oh, look at that. £66 a bale. Oh, the money.
I'll just run around and count out
the money.
All them muns.
So, yeah, the next job is collect all these in. I really don't want to use an auto stack option. You know, if we had the flat 8, great, but I would like to try and see if we could do it by hand. I think that would be fun. Especially because there'd be Dan on. Yeah, carry on, Tom, sorry.
I was just thinking, you know, you said you haven't got the mower.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you probably base that mower off that Ford one that's
I tried and I reckon there's just over 40 bales.
Yeah. Well, we'll soon. You've sold one, so we just need to remember that.
So 66 times like 40. Sort that out.
Did you get the book break done on?
No, that's what he's got to get done. Do you know what we'll do? We'll put which one is it?
2,600. Alright, we'll probably make.
I'm trying to think how to get them in. I'm trying to think how to get them in without using an auto load option. The next best thing would be get 2 link boxes for the tractors, like the Joskin ones, and use them.
Or maybe see if I can get a collision put in the.
Yeah, try your red one. That red one you did.
I'll see if I can put a collision on that. Yeah.
Because if you can get a collision in a door, what do you mean it's not big enough? It's like a bathtub.
Or I could see if I could take the collision off the top of the trailer so we could put them in the top of the grain trailer.
No, because that'll mess it up. Just
make a different version.
I try doing the link box first, and we'll see how that goes, right? Because you could try the little Ferguson one, but you'd only fit like 2 bales in, so what's the point in that? But yeah, if the bale counter mod was in, we'd know how many bales we'd made, but we didn't put it in. But anyway, right, that's it. So maybe next episode we'll be collecting these, or maybe we'll be mowing. I'm not sure. Depends how me and Will feel. Wow. Okay, Will, shunt the bale around.
Can I actually move it?
Yeah. If you just sort of wander into it, you can like sort of run into it. Oh, it doesn't do it now. Yeah, now that I do it, look, it moves.
Not strong enough.
Right, anyway, thank you everybody for watching. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more today. Add me on Facebook. Join our Discord. Add me on Discord. Add me on Snapchat. Follow me on Instagram. And I'll see all of you in the next video. Happy farming and goodbye.